paper question 3 now. So this is a bearings past paper question, and remember the rules of bearings are we always measure a bearing from north in a clockwise direction. Okay? So it says in the diagram below, D, E and F represent the positions of Dunbridge, Earlsford and Fairtown respectively. Dunbridge is 15 kilometres west of Earlsford. From Dunbridge, the bearing of Fairtown is 126 degrees, and from Earlsford the bearing of Fairtown is 230 degrees. And what I want to do is I want to calculate the distance from Dunbridge to Fairtown. Okay, so let's start by labelling our triangle. So this is going to be side D, this will be side E, this will be side F. So the distance from Dunbridge to Fairtown, I want to work out the size of side E. Now, the issue that we have here is we don't seem to have any angles within the triangle. So we're going to have to use the clues that we have in terms of the bearings and then also read what is getting said here. There's something specific about the first bullet point. It says that Dunbridge is 15 kilometres west of Earlsford. So if something is west from something, then it goes in a straight line from west to east. So according to the compass, if you have north here, and you have east here, and you have west on that side, then the angle that it makes between west and north and east and north is going to be 90 degrees. So that means this angle here is 90, and this angle here is also 90. So if the first angle for Dunbridge is 126 degrees, that means that if this is 90, then the rest of the angle is going to be 36 degrees. Okay? And the second bearing, if the bearing is 230 degrees and I know 90 of the full turn, the full angle altogether going from here all the way round is going to be 90 plus 230, which is going to give me 320. So this angle here is going to be 360, take away the 320, so that's going to be 40 degrees. And because we can, let's fill out the size of the third angle. 36 plus 40 is 76, so 180 take away 76 is going to give me 104 degrees. And that's the angle that goes down here. So this all comes from this one bullet point here to start me off. Then we use the information here and here in order to find the other angles. Okay, and that is even before I even think about picking up a calculator. So it's essential when you see a diagram, straight away you fill in as much information as you can. That's the key to getting these questions correct. Okay? So let's have a look at this bit here. It says calculate the distance between Dunbridge and Fairtown. This diagram is getting pretty messy. So let me draw it out properly then. And immediately I'm going to make this question a lot simpler then. So if this is 15, this will be D, E and F. That means this angle here is 36 degrees. This will be 40 degrees. And this will be 104 degrees. So this will be side F, side D, and side E. And it's side E that I want to work out, i.e. the distance between Dunsbridge and Fairtown. Okay, so what we're going to use? Well, we can't use the cosine rule because we don't have the side-side included angle Winston Churchill thing, so it has to be the sine rule that we use. Okay, so let's use the sine rule. So it's going to be d over sine d is equal to e over sine e is equal to f over sine f. Let's tick off what we know. Well, we know side f, we know angle f, angle e, and angle d. And I want to work out the size of side e. So it's just going to be that bit there. We can forget about the first fraction. So it'll be e over sine e is equal to f over sine f. Now let's put in some values. So that's going to be e over sine 40 is equal to 15 over sine 104. Cross multiply. So that'll be e times sine 104 is equal to 15 times sine 40. So e is equal to 15 times sine 40 over sine 104. Okay, so go to a calculator and type that in. 15 times sine 40 divided by sine 104, and we should get 9.936. 98507. So let's go to our question. Let's see what the question was saying. It says calculate the distance between Dunbridge and Fairtown. So let's actually finish that off. So we can say, therefore, distance between Dunbridge and Fairtown is equal to 9.94, and I think it was kilometres. Yes, it was. So 9.94 kilometres, and that's to 2 decimal places. Always make sure you answer your question in context and give the appropriate units.